All new tonight, along nearly every North Carolina highway, you'll see some guardrails on the side of the road. They were meant to help save lives, but a WCNC Charlotte investigation found that some of them in our state are potentially dangerous, and it's all because of the way they're installed.
Yeah, some of them are assembled using mismatched parts. Often they are called Frankenstein guardrails. Our Nate Morabito is seeking solutions tonight and getting results.
Every time Steve Eimers gets behind the wheel, he's driven to save someone's life.
This one right there.
The same guardrails that are now just part of the landscape for most of us, he can't ignore.
There's a Frankenstein one.
His crusade began on November 1st, 2016, when his teenage daughter, Hannah, died after crashing into a guardrail in Tennessee.
Nothing prepares you for the shock and horror of losing your child.
Nearly 6.5 years later,
this is a lot worse than I thought.
he's in the middle of Billy Graham Parkway,
This is just completely and totally wrong.
explaining why this safety device is actually dangerous.
These blockouts do not go with that system.
With Eimers' help, we've identified more than 15 Frankenstein guardrails in our area.
It's just combinations from different systems that are not tested that way.
Just a fraction of what he believes
So we're probably talking hundreds.
is a systemic problem, from 485 to 77 to Wilkinson Boulevard,
That's been Frankenstein.
26 in Hendersonville
Major screw up here.
to several on this stretch of 74 in Shelby.
4 Frankenstein guardrails.
And of course,
And it's very similar
this one on Billy Graham.
to the crash that killed Hunter Burns.
Eimers says Burns died after colliding with a Frankenstein guardrail in Florida.
It's hard to be strong.
The 22-year-old's parents
It's hard to talk about.
and the Alonzo family said a Frankenstein guardrail in Georgia killed their 18-year-old daughter, Isabella.
It's just devastating.
What are you all going to do about it? Kevin Lacey is with the North Carolina Department of Transportation.
If we are aware of it, yes, we will fix it.
The agency's pledged to repair the ones we've identified, but NCDOT is responsible for more miles of roadway than any other state in the U.S. except Texas.
Yes.
And Lacey says the agency is better off spending its limited dollars replacing outdated guardrails rather than scouring the state for improperly assembled ones.
There's a likelihood that we would save more lives.
He cited federal data that show while the number of guardrail crashes has increased, the percentage of those that resulted in serious injuries or deaths remains low.
These devices are performing far superior than what they were years ago.
Adding there's no evidence Frankenstein guardrails pose a widespread danger in North Carolina.
We're not aware of fatalities or severe injuries involving these. I'm not saying that it's going to operate as it was intended to operate.
The state tells us it is being proactive on this issue, planning training for its employees and contractors to make sure guardrails are properly installed the first time. In Raleigh, Nate Morabito, WCNC Charlotte.
If you're wondering if you drive by one of these Frankenstein guardrails on your daily commute, we can help you find out. If you scan this QR code on your screen, it will take you to an interactive map where you can see exactly where each one is located in our state. We also will have that map included in Nate's article on our website, WCNC.com, and inside our mobile app.